Guys, today the focus is going to be on bottom game, okay? And Friday I'm going to focus on top game. So I think the most important before I teach you any technique is try to explain to you the concepts behind any guard, okay? How you can use the guard retention and how you can prevent the person pass your guard, which part of your body is important to control your partner when he is on top and you are on bottom. Okay, so the first question that I like to do when I start to teach something about guard is, what part of your body, guys, you think is the most important part to touch on your partner? Do you know? No hips?
Shoulder.
No shoulders? My body part, which one is the most important to touch on him?
Foot. Legs.
Feet, right? So every time that my feet are here, so professor, you cannot disengage my feet from you, okay? You cannot take my feet out. Can you pass my guard? No, you cannot take it out. Não pode tirar meu pé. So you try to pass. There we go. So every time that I have my feet or my foot on him, he cannot pass the guard. And the best way for me to control the distance is using at least one of my foot on him and using my legs. The most of the times I see the people using the arms to control the distance. It's wrong. Not wrong, but I don't recommend, because your legs are stronger than your arms, right? So try to always use your feet and your legs to control the distance. And a common mistake as well, and doesn't matter the guard I'm using. For example, I'm going to use the sleeve and collar. Every time my partner step back, I try to extend and reaching out. Doesn't make any sense. Because can you see how I'm opening myself here when I'm open? You see, my goal here, and even if I'm not stepping on him, can you press my guard here, Professor Rafa? Can you see how close I am? So it's difficult for him to pass the guard, because his goal is try to connect his chest on my chest. Every time I'm extending my leg, I'm providing the chance for him to get it close. That's the reason I'm going to try to maintain my legs always bent, to control the distance as well and to defend myself. I'm going to use my legs and my arms as the frames. So the people think, so okay, only my arms are the frames. And they forget then the legs are frames as well. Of course, then with the legs, I can use the legs to attack him, but your legs are frames and it's really, really important you use it. Using at least one of your foot as a contact with him, okay? So now I want to see you working, Professor, you're going to try to pass my guard, okay? I don't want to see you making grips, but I want to see you always with your leg bent, okay? And try to work like there is a concept. His name is Xande Ribeiro. He is one of the leaders of the Six Blade. So the diamond concept here. He's going to try to pass my guard, and I'm going to always use the diamond concept. Pode ficar andando para lado e para outro, sabe? Can you see here? You can use, pode usar as mãos. He's gonna use the hands, can you see? And I'm gonna always be close. So every single time, then he tried to pass my guard, and he doesn't find the space to get close, I'm safe. And can you see how I'm trying to keep my feet, or at least one of my foot on here and then recover? And it's really, really important to understand as well, then I don't try to use my bottom foot to recover the guard. It's a common bad habit as well. I try to use only my top foot, because I need my bottom foot here free, my bottom leg to swing, and then facing him. It's not wrong, like I said. For example, he's passing my guard for one side here, and I try to use my foot here. It's not wrong. But can you see how complicated it is? So now he's gonna pass. Can you see how easy and it's natural, my movement, when I use my top one? I want to see you doing it to each other, guys. We're going to train it for only for 3 minutes. I want to see you working how is your guard retention. Remember, even if your partner moves backwards, try to avoid extend your leg, okay? To pass my guard, he must to get close. If he's moving backwards, it's okay for me, okay? Of course, then when I have grips, I can scoop and follow him. But without grips, I don't need to even follow him. Make sense? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Could you see then your leg works and your guard retention is really, really well. I'm really, really happy. So did you notice? And then when I don't have grip, it's really, really simple for my partner to keep pushing my leg down, and it's really, really uncomfortable for me keep regarding. Now I want to try to introduce for you good ways to control your partner. Okay, so one of my favorite ways is using the lasso. I'm gonna try to use the lasso, only the lasso with spider, and lasso with de la riva. Okay, so it's gonna be a good way for you to control your partner. But before it, I'm gonna show you lasso with lapel. So it's one of my favorites when I'm winning fight, because you can control the distance really, really well. So like I said before, the most important when you are on bottom is understanding your legs are the good way for you to control the distance, okay? And you're gonna try to keep your feet on your partner hip to control it, okay? Eventually I can step on the knee, I can step on the shoulders, but I don't like to step on the shoulder because it's easy for the person to get the double under, or at least this, the underhook. So that's the reason that I prefer step on the hip. Okay, come here, Professor. So now I'm gonna be here, right? And I'm gonna try to lasso. Every time I try to lasso, I'm gonna try to take my ear to the opposite side than I want to lasso. For example, I'm controlling here, I'm gonna lasso this arm here, 1, and then I'm gonna lasso and come back. Okay? So probably when I'm fighting, the gi here is gonna be open, right? I'm gonna try to pull the gi here max as possible, and then I'm gonna step here on the lapel. Okay, let's go, Rafa, you can try to pass. You see, I have a good control of the distance here. He cannot get it close. Every time that he pushes my leg down, I'm using the lapel as a support. And every time that I feel that I'm losing the lasso, I can unlasso and lasso again, okay? But the most important, once you are feeling then the person is engaging for you, I'm gonna try to step hard on the lapel, okay? And then lift my hip. It's gonna be a good way for break his posture, okay? That's the reason I love to do it when I'm winning fight, especially when I fight open class. It's a good way to control the strong people, okay? And doesn't matter if you are good or not in lasso, because you don't need to worry about anything. He cannot get it close because you are controlling the distance well, and you have the lasso to prevent and keep moving without any control from you. Make sense? One more time. Here I am. Like I said, the most important for me, open the angle, the good angle, forget the lasso here. I can get the lasso if I am flat here, okay, but can you see I don't have a good angle and don't go so deep here. I prefer extending my leg here, get the lasso, and then come back. I don't like my foot so deep. I like to keep a little shallow here. So the top of my foot's gonna be on my partner triceps. And now I'm gonna open and step. From here, you're gonna start. Remember, even if my partner move back, I don't care. I don't need to extend my leg like this to follow him. What I can do is scoot down or bring him towards me here. Or even if I keep my leg stiff here, he move back, I can follow him easily. Make sense? What it doesn't make any sense, you extend your leg. Remember, every time you extend your leg, you are losing strength. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm gonna teach you I think it's the most easy sweep when I use the lasso. But before I show you the sweep, I need to let you know then, common mistake is the people think then the lasso leg is gonna be in the leg, then I'm gonna sweep the person. And it's completely wrong, okay? My lasso leg is the guide, is the wheel of the car, okay? It's to where I'm gonna sweep the person. The other leg is gonna be my main leg. It's gonna be the leg and I'm gonna sweep my partner. So the common mistake here when I am with my partner here with the lasso, doesn't matter if he's gonna pass or if I wanna get the sweep, is using the lasso here to try to sweep the person. It's not gonna work, okay? My lasso leg is gonna be the guide. For example, I wanna sweep Professor Rafa towards that side. First one, I need to bring him towards here and then start to sweep, okay? So it's a common, I don't know if you feel it, it's really, really common the person start to push my leg down here and then start to pass to my side. Did you feel it? So from now, like I said, the common mistake is think then this leg here is gonna be my main leg. But this leg here, I'm gonna use to break his posture. I can control the pants. I like to control the pants. From now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make him lose his balance using this leg. Number one, can you see? And now I'm gonna sweep. Okay? So, once you understand it, you're gonna see your lasso game improving a lot. The lasso leg is gonna be the leg that I'm gonna use to break his posture and guide him to the side and I want to sweep, okay? Here again, Professor Rafa. So, like I said, one of the good ways then I like to fight here when I'm fighting against strong people is, work like this. Pants sleeve here and the lasso. It's really, really common. The guy start to smash my leg and pass. Once he's passing, I like to use the reverse lever hook. So from now, like I said, vira pouquinho para ficar de frente com eles, Rafa. Não, de frente com eles, de frente. Mais. There you go. So, like I said, my lasso is gonna make him lose his balance. To where I want to sweep him, towards the shoulder. I'm gonna try to take my knee to the mat. Can you see? And then I'm gonna use the opposite one to sweep. The problem is, when the people is trying to sweep using the lasso, they don't use it. I'm gonna be here, he's gonna try to pass. I'm gonna try to, you see? It's not gonna work. Because he's really, really strong here. I need to bring him down, and then I'm gonna sweep. I'm gonna break his balance. Try to imagine your partner. I'm gonna explain it better Friday. But when your partner is on top, fighting against your opponent, try to imagine his base as a table. The table has 4 legs, right? If I'm controlling this leg here, doesn't make any sense I try to take away or try to sweep the person towards this leg here, or towards this leg table. Because he can use this leg here to defend himself. I'm gonna try to take him towards the shoulder. That's the reason. One more, Professor, please. That's the reason then, when he make mistake to try to start to pass, one, you see? He pulls the hand. Now I can use my hook here to keep sweeping. And here I am. Okay? So you can do it because he start to pass, or you can, from the hip, get the reverse lever hook and then sweep. But don't forget, please, to unbalance your partner. Taking your knee down to drive the person to where you want to sweep. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. What can happen as well is, instead of my partner try to pass, he start to move back. Okay? Can you come here, Andrews, please? So I'm gonna be here, right? I got the lasso. Okay, but now he realized that if he try to pass, he's gonna be in trouble. Okay, I can control his sleeve. I like when my partner is standing, control sleeve and pants. Because here I can feel them. If he try to move fast, I can control his movements. That's the reason I prefer be here. Okay, So now what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be here. He realized that if he tries to pass my guard, it's gonna be a problem. He's gonna try to move backwards. It's really, really common to happen. Okay, go back, Andrews, please. So I realize what is gonna happen. I'm gonna try to take my foot in, and then I'm gonna use a tripod sweep. Okay, I'm here. He's moving back. And here I am. You see? The most important in this situation is understand that my foot's gonna be here under his armpit. Once I feel that he's moving back, I need to change my foot direction like this. Can you push it up? There we go. Okay? So I see a lot of people stepping over here. You don't have a good strength and a good control when you step like this. So turn on your side and step your toes. Not only your toes, but this part of your foot on your partner groin thigh. Okay? Again, here I am. So he's gonna start to move back. I'm gonna lay on my side. Can you see? Now I'm gonna sweep. Can you turn like this? There we go. So I'm gonna sweep here and kick. So if you feel then it's gonna be easy for you to go on top, let it go the lasso. I don't like to let it go the lasso because I have the omoplata on this situation when he goes on top. So I like to let it go and then go on top. If you feel that it's easy for you to go on top. So if you feel that the person is hard to sweep, you're gonna try to use this one here. One, probably gonna try to go back. Can you see how side I am? Go on top. There you go. And then I'm gonna try to get the omoplata. Right? So it's a good way as well then when you fight with someone really, really hard, I'm gonna try to create the action to do something later because I know his reaction, right? I don't want to sweep. I want only make him go backwards, go forward for me get the lasso or get the omoplata. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna be here, lasso, and now Andy's moving back. Like I said, lay sideways, 1, 2. So I'm gonna try to kick and sweep at the same time. Let's turn sideways. There you go. Kick and sweep. Remember, if I want to sweep, it's easy for me, let it go and go on top. Okay? Because every time I'm holding him, I'm controlling his movement. He's going backwards, but the sleeve grip is controlling his movement, falling down. Okay? So if you want to go on top, doesn't matter how, let it go and take advantage. So if you feel then you are not fast enough to do it, keep the lasso. Keep the lasso. And then he's gonna try to, if he stay there, there we go, he's gonna go back. I'm sideways here, can you see? Turn it like this. Okay. I'm sideways here. He goes on his knee. I'm gonna turn like a shoulder rolls. And here I am. Okay, I can finish the omoplata. I can go and attack the arm from here. I have a couple of options. But the most important, thank you, it's okay, it's okay. But I was without any risk for he be swept, and now I am at least attacking the omoplata. Depends of the moment the fight than you are, so you're gonna get at least one advantage. So I remember a lot of tournaments and I win, especially in open class, using this kind of strategies. So I was there, and then from the lasso I get the omoplata, and for me it's okay. I wanna in, doesn't matter how. Make sense? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys. So now I'm gonna teach you how to combine lasso with another kind of guards. Okay, but before it, I'm gonna try to explain how you can use the lasso to get under the person, use the own leg as well. Okay, it's a good guard if you wanna be defense and offense at the same time. It's my favorite one. The problem is about De La Riva and Spider Axe is because you need to keep the person posture all the time, because once the person is with hands free, he's gonna try to keep pushing your leg down and disengage the feet from your partner, from the person, right? So that's the reason I prefer lasso, because I can control better my partner. Lasso, you have a lot of possibilities here. I'm gonna show you really, really quickly, but from here, for example, if the person has a good base, I can step on the, you see, I can, go there, go there. There you go. I can take the reverse lever hook and use this kind of sweep here. So if he has a good base as well, I can get the La Riva here with the lasso, step on the mat, and then sweep from here. Okay, so if the person is standing, really, really standing, I can step on the mat, move down, get the on leg, and then sweep. Okay, so I have a couple of opportunities when I get the lasso, and I know how to control. Okay, so it's really, really simple to work. The only thing that you must start to do is start to practice, right? So now I'm gonna use lasso with the La Riva, okay? So it's really, really common we get the La Riva here, right? And then we use the lasso on the other one, okay? Remember, my lasso is the guide. It's gonna be the leg that I'm gonna make my partner lose his balance. What I'm gonna try to do here is gonna try to guide him to that way. Can you see? Now it's easy for me to sweep using the La Riva. Now I can step in and go on top without letting go the ankle. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna be here. Let's pretend that I am working with the lasso, and then he's gonna step back, and I get the chance to get the La Riva. Right? Remember, I don't use any strength right now on my De La Riva leg. I'm gonna try to use my leg here to move him that way, to make him lose his balance. Okay, one, can you see? So from now, it's easy for me to keep turning on my side and sweep. Don't let it go the ankle, circle your leg, and then you go on top. Okay, it's a good way that you can sweep, combine lasso with a common guard as well, then it is the La Riva. Okay, last one. I'm playing lasso. Now he's gonna step back because he's scared. There we go. I'm gonna get the La Riva here. It's really, really important when I get the La Riva here, guys. Can you push it up? I try to feel my foot embracing his thigh. I need to be here with this hook really, really tight and strong. Because once he lose the balance that way, I'm gonna use my leg here to keep kicking him. Can you see? So if your leg is soft, it's not gonna work. Okay? 1, 2. You get the La Riva. So now, again, from now I don't need to use my De La Riva leg, because the most important leg is gonna be my lasso. It's gonna be to where I wanna take. You see? I just make him lose his balance. Can you see my leg here? It is still strong. And now I'm gonna sweep. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Deixa eu fazer com você, Rafa, agora. Guys, if you are getting in trouble because the person is taller than you, or you have short legs like me, Tony, right? Or if you are fighting against someone stronger. So instead of, I try to keep taking my leg to guide him, my lasso leg to guide him, what I'm gonna try to do is using the butterfly hook with the lasso as well. And I'm gonna break his balance. I'm gonna try the regular one. I'm gonna be here. So I made him step back. I mean, trying to sweep, but he's really, really strong, right? I can even move. I'm gonna try to get my leg here like a butterfly hook. And now I'm gonna hyperextend. Can you see? So he's posting the hand. I'm gonna keep kicking him. And then I'm gonna sweep. Make sense? Everything has, I like to say, everything is about action and reaction. So If he has a defense, I have one attack as well. Okay? So if you're having trouble to keep sweeping your partner because he's strong, try to get the lasso deeper as possible on the thigh and hyperextend your leg. So it's gonna be immediately, your partner's gonna break the posture. And then if he posts the hand like he did, it's a normal reaction. Let it go the la riva, step on the hip, and then kick the person. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Guys, remember, so a good one to use as well with De La Riva and Spider or Lasso is when he fight with this knee forward. To take this knee forward, you get the Lasso and De La Riva at the same time. Okay, this is a good one. What I'm gonna do here is step on the mat. Now I'm gonna move my head toward his foot, and I'm gonna use the Lasso or the De La Riva to kick him. And sweep. Okay, this is a good one, but it's so simple that I don't wanna waste your time showing this one. But it's gonna get on the video, then you can keep practicing if you want. Okay? So now you get the Lasso with Spider. It's a really common situation as well. And I'm gonna use now the same concept that I just used. You switch my foot from here to the butterfly. So now every time when I extend my leg, I need to turn on my side. I'm gonna hyperextend and turn. Can you see? So now I'm gonna use my Spider to sweep. Okay, from here, let it go, and go on top. So it's really, really important you understand then your Spider guard. If you're gonna use to attack, you must start with your leg bent. Why? Because you must use your partner, your leg, as a spring. Okay? You need to use your leg to finalize the sweep. Okay? One more time. Here I am. Okay? You get the Lasso, and I'm gonna work here with the Spider. I like to use this one, especially when the person starts to move backwards. And then one. Can you see how sideways I am? He's already losing his balance. And now I'm gonna try to take my foot towards my head. Sideways, okay? And then I go on top. Okay? Any question, guys? Let's go. 1, 2, 3.